Hello, Sagittarius. It is time for your mid-June update. We're going to start out with an oracle card to see what kind of energy you're working with here in the second half of the month. We have the Scholar. Going back to school? Investigation and research are the keywords on here. You're learning about something. I feel almost like some of you, it's, I forget the slang term for it, but you are going to be maybe investigating somebody to see if their story tracks, so to speak. That's what it's feeling like for some of you. You're like, oh, really? Well, let's fact check that. Let's backtrack, see what really happened. Using your powers of investigation, of curiosity. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Snooping. You're going to be snooping a bit. Or it's that snooping kind of energy is what I'm getting off of this card for you for the second half of June. So let's see what kind of tarot cards we have for you to go with that snoopy energy. You go find out what's going on. You want to know. So we're starting out with the 8 of Wands. Then we have the 4 of Swords. The Hermit. The 3 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles. So let's see here. Yeah, there's something going on. There's some action going on, and you want to know more. You're not satisfied necessarily with the information you've been given. You just want to ferret out the truth. Okay, let's see what the individual cards have to say. The 8 of Wands. Wands are a fire element. And the 8 of Wands in particular is energy coming in quick and fast, having to move. Action, action, action. It's like you may want to go along at a slow pace, but nope, it's time to ramp it up to a jog, maybe. And if you're at a jog, it's time to ramp it up to a sprint. Things are happening fast, maybe faster than you expected, faster than you may want them to go. But decisions and actions have to be quick. Do not drag your feet. That's what the 8 of Wands is typically saying. And that's what I'm feeling for you. Because you're thinking maybe there's a brick wall. How interesting. Or feeling like you've hit a brick wall, but boom, things are going to start popping through. You're going to start being able to see what's going on. You're going to get a lot of information coming in. And then we have the 4 of Swords. Now, my initial take on this card, I'm going to read both things off of it, so it may be 50-50 for you out there. My initial read off this card is, so swords are an air element. This is going to be about information, knowledge, beliefs, education. You're going to take some time out to say, okay, wait a minute. Let me look into this. Let me absorb all this information that's just come in, all this activity that's just happened. What's really going on here? Let's slow things down. Let's take a time out and just really sit with this information and try to get it to all line up and make sense. You want to get the facts in a row, everything lined up to see where any gaps might be. 4 of Swords is typically telling you to take a break and don't overthink things. It's time to rest, take a nap, take that time out. But for this particular case, we have that added fact of, okay, wait, just you want things to slow down now. And you want to take the time to really go over now line by line and put things in order of what's been happening. Who said what, when, and why. Put things, maybe even if it's like step by step, go through. But you have to take time out. You have to stop the action in order to do this. And that's what I'm feeling from this card. And then we have the Hermit. This is a major arcana card. So this is, it feels like your spider senses are going here. Spider senses activated. The Hermit is about, now you are going to go within. and we're going to kind of meditate on it, or we're going to think, and we're just going to think about it. We're not expressing ideas outwardly. We're going inward to see where we're being drawn. Which path before you is lighting up? And this could be like which lines of all of this action and these things that you've thought about, which ones are really sticking out to you? Which ones feel like they're being backlit? Like, pay attention to this. What is this saying? Why am I being drawn to that? Well, we're going to go and really think deeply on what's happening and what you found out on the information that you've received. And then trusting your own instincts and your own intuition when it comes to that. Paying attention, again, to the lines, the words, whatever it is that are really sticking out to you. And then you're going to head down the path and figure out why. Why are those the things that are popping out? Is it my own biases that's causing me to question those things? My own experiences that are causing me to think those things or see those things? Or is there in fact something going on here? But this is something you need to do internally and trust. And you do have to ask those questions on your own biases and are your own experiences coloring your perception of what's going on? Or is what you think going on actually going on? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Now here, this feels like okay. Hey guys, hey friends, hey Bob and Joe. This is what I found out, and this is what I think is happening. What do you think? These are your collaborators, the people that you're going to work with to figure out what's going on. They have their own information. They've discovered things in their own way. They have their own unique investigative talents, if you will. And together, the three of you are going to be the super sleuths, the team that figures it out, that can come together and find out, or at least together determine exactly what's going on and make a decision on how you want to handle this. What do you want to do with this information now that you have it? Is there any benefit to sharing it, or is it something you guys should keep to yourself and just have that satisfaction that you know what's been going on? Do you just talk to the one person or the company or whatever it is, let them know that you know? Or do you just, again, withhold that information and keep it in your back pocket for later? But the three of you know what's up. You know what the plan is. You got all the deets. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Now this card is saying, whatever you decide, make sure that things are balanced, that you're not going to be throwing things off kilter, that you're not going to be putting that you're not going to be preventing progress, that you're not going to throw someone else off balance. Make sure however you want to do this, whatever you want to do with the information you discover, that it's delivered, shared, whatever you decide to do in a balanced way. Again, so that you're all on the same page and you're all in agreement with how you want to handle this and how you want to share this information, etc. This balance part is really important. I think it's for another person, and whether or not you share the information with that specific person, what is that going to do to their life? Consider that before you share it. At least right now, with where they're at right now, you need to be conscientious. Hopefully you know what word I'm trying to say there. And responsible in how you deliver, when you deliver this information. Because if they got a lot going on already, they're not going to be open and they're not going to be ready to receive it. So timing is going to be everything here, because you don't want to have them fall over and make things worse. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. The Four of Pentacles. Withhold the information is the ultimate message there. The Four of Pentacles. So Pentacles are about our resources. They're about, it's an earth element. It's a much slower, laid back energy. This can be about home, finances, work. But what the Four of Pentacles ultimately is sort of typically, traditionally looked at as sort of a miser card, withholding energy, withholding resources, or at least clutching them close and not willing to give them up. So you want to keep this information close to your chest. This is not the time to share it, is what this is saying. You can have it in your back pocket for when you need it or when it might be appropriate to release it. But right now, this is saying keep that information to yourself, at least right now. You know the truth. And that's what's most important to you. If there is no overt harm being done to someone else and no one's in danger, just acknowledge that you know what's going on. Maybe talk to the person or company or whatever it is that's involved with it to let them know you know, but that you're not going to say anything at this time. But ultimately, it's just saying, you know what? Now you know, just file it away for now until you need it. And that, Sagittarius, is what I have for you for June. That is a very specific one. Interesting. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.